Hi everyone, hope you're having a great day. It's Nancy Panduke from Bruce, Michigan. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and my Facebook page is Crafting Smiles with Nancy. I wanted to share with you today some things that you could do with beautiful ordinary life. Now, and I'm going to also point out some things. There's certain papers that come with a sticker sheet. Now, I don't have an extra one to show you the full sticker sheet, but this paper, here it is with the sticker sheet. So you pay a little bit more to get the sticker sheet. And here we have it, just as the regular DSP. So it coordinates with Array of Dots, which I used in my thing, and I also used what they're showing here, these right here, floral flight accents. So you're going to see in the catalog there's certain papers that come just with the DSP, and others come with the DSP plus this sticker sheet. This particular one also comes with a scrapbooking workshop kit. So there's different options depending on the paper that they're showing. So I wanted to show you that in the catalog. Now, here are the dots this is the embellishments that I used. Array of Dots, and then this is Floral Flight Accents. Let's see if you can, they're kind of hard to see because they're black. They're pretty, they're very sturdy. When you take them out, you're going to have to poke out the centers in order to get, oops, it's hard to see, in order to get the design. But you're going to see these on my projects. So I used this, wait until you see how many projects I made. I used the DSP, I used the sticker sheet, and unfortunately I don't have a new one, so I just have to show you the blank one. And then I used a die set that doesn't coordinate with it, but it's one that I have, a sticker and die sheet, and it is scalloped blooms, and here are the dies. So I tried to stay with one pack. All right, now I am going to share with you a few things that I made. The first thing that I actually did want to do some scrapbooking pages. So I did a 2-page layouts, and here we go. Here's those black embellishments, floral flight accents. Here's some more. This is from the sticker sheet here. This is from the die set. So here is one page, and this is the coordinating page that goes with it. So I thought it turned out pretty nice. We're about to have a storm here. So I made this scrapbook page layout using those things. And then I made another scrapbook page layout. I used the DSP as the background. You can tell in this one. Here is that background page. And then on the one that I just showed you, here is the background that I used. So I actually used the DSP for the background. Sorry, there's a storm and my husband's calling the cat. So here's the second scrapbook page that I did. There we go. So your photos will, be matted here. Here's a document. Oops, it actually goes like this. Okay. So here's the floral flight embellishments, and here's the sticker embellishments. There is the scallop die that I used. There's the embellishment. I used the other half of the scallop die right here. And so I made these 2 scrapbook pages. This one, and again, this one. So all right, so we start off, we made 2 scrapbook pages. Then I had quite a bit of paper left over, and on this one, I used 4x4 squares right here. So I had some 4x4 squares left over, so I made this card. It was pretty easy, and I did have embellishments, so there we go on that. So I thought that turned out really pretty. So I made that one. Then I thought, I have so much paper left over, I'm just gonna try to do something where you use all DSP for the background. So this one, I have this is from the scallop, whoops. This is from the scallop die, this little flower right here. And this is from that same set. It's scalloped blooms. So I used it there. So here's the piece of DSP, a full sheet of DSP. This side just slips underneath this flower right here to hold it in place, and I just folded the paper, and then I came in. Here's part of a scallop right here, just as an accent. So I made this one. So I thought this turned out really cute, the way it slips under there. So there we go, card number 2. So next, I still had more paper, and if you're like me, you like making 3D, I made this box. And again, here's the floral flight. You can see how far everything goes. The floral flight embellishments, array of dots, and then the scalloped blooms for that. So then open it up, and here's another card that I made. Now this one, I use the scallop blooms here. I put that back on the inside. Here's what the sticker looks like. So I took my Stampin' blends and I added some color, just a little bit, and then I used my I forget what they call it, the blender one, the clear one that just kind of removes color. And so what I did is I used that to soften the color. So we have the box, which I think turned out really pretty. There we go. Then I had a frame. It's just a little frame. When I go to my one grocery store that I shop at, and also sometimes Michael's or wherever I'm shopping, if they have like a clearance, I always go and look. So if these frames are really inexpensive, I get them. So I'm going to show you. Here's what the frame looked like, and I just cut the paper and I slid it in here. So this is just a little piece of decor that we can change it out or use it. So there we go. And my last thing, I still had one full sheet left, and I'm like, this is a 3D. I can either use this for a scrapbook page, but right now I have it in a shadow box frame. So this is my mother. Unfortunately, my mother passed away very young, and you know, I miss that time that they have. I'm envious of people who have their mothers for so long. But anyway, so I found this picture. It's a 5x7. This is a really large piece from the Floral Flight Accents, and I wasn't sure what to do with it. But to soften it, I cut some little leaves, green leaves, and added them in there. And that is from the scallop bloom dies. Whoops, they're just falling out now. You need magnetic sheets. But here's that right here. And then I used some letters. They're available right now. They're going to be retiring, but I thought that was the right size. And there's one last sticker, Adorable You. So that worked out perfect. So here's my mother, I love very much and miss very much. Again, like I said, I could use this as a scrapbook page or a frame. I think for now I'm going to enjoy it in the frame, especially since Mother's Day is tomorrow. Okay, so I made this frame just for a review. I made a box. I have a card in the box. I made this card. And I made this card. Whoops, we're going there. There we go. This card. And then I made this piece of little decor. Kindness, happiness, and love. That's all we need. Okay, there we go. And then, of course, my 2 scrapbook pages. That was my original plan. So you can see 1 pack of paper goes quite a long way. So we have this one and this one. Now I'm going to show you what I have left out of that. So I actually lost one of my stickers, or I would have had 1 more sticker. I don't know, I think it fell off the floor, it got on my shoe, and who knows where it ended up. We're really having a storm. Okay, so I have these 3. Well, I actually have another one somewhere. I have anyway, I have only here. Oh, no, I don't. I tried to emboss it so you can see it's white, but I actually ended up liking the black better because I didn't like this shiny. But I mean, you could do it if you wanted to. So I have I have these 3 embellishments left from that. And then here is the paper that I still have left. So, I mean, I could still make probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 cards with this. So 1 pack of paper, where's my embellishments? 1 pack of paper and, you know, 1 thing of embellishments, which I don't know where they are, but I have like 1/4 of the pack of the embellishments that are still remaining. Goes a long way. And even though these they're not coordinated in the book, they all, with the dies, they all go together. So I can't see your comments right now because I'm not live, but if you like what I've done, let me know if you'd like to see this again, or if you'd like more information about anything that I've done. Please contact me at Nancy. Well, my website is nancyjo.stampinup, and if you contact me at stampatmypad@comcast.mail, or you can leave a comment on this video. So I hope you enjoyed these projects that I made, and it gives you some ideas about what to do with your paper, because basically the idea is try to use up all of our paper, right? So I did do a good job of using up only 1 remaining sticker, because I used the words a little bit different. So I hope you enjoyed it. Again, have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Please leave a comment and like my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you.